Hey, what's up YouTube? This is the Bolt Speed Gamer back again with another Pokemon Black and White 2 Wi-Fi battle. This is against a friend of mine, and it is a NU tier match. And my team consists of Torterra, Armaldo, Sock, Altaria, Camerupt, and Lapras. Torterra is a Rock Polish set with Seed Bomb, Stone Edge, and Earthquake. Armaldo is a Rapid Spin set with Swords Dance, Stone Edge, and X-Scissor. Sock is a Choice Band set with Close Combat, Ice Punch, Stone Edge, and Earthquake. And Altaria is a Choice Spec set with Draco Meteor, Rest, Fire Blast, and Hidden Power Ground. Camerupt is a tank set with Leftovers and Lava Plume, Roar, Stockpile, and Stealth Rocks. And Lapras is a support set with Heal Bell, Toxic, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt. So his team consists of Gigalith, Wartortle, Butterfree, Torterra, Swellow, and Grumpig. So that's his team, that's my team. So yeah, let's start the battle. So, starting off, he leads off with his Gigalith, and I lead off with Torterra. I figured Torterra had a pretty good counter to almost anything except for his Butterfree and Swellow, but they might even get tricked out and I can go for Stone Edge and stuff. So I go for the Rock Polish, and so I'm pretty much safe to go for any move. I just go for a Seed Bomb because he has the Air Balloon. Ends up hitting this Grumpig, and that's easily going to be a 2-hit KO. So I go for the second Seed Bomb, and so yeah, that's an easily kill. This Grumpig didn't get to do much, so goes into a Swellow, goes for the attacks, and I go for the Stone Edge. So he gets this Burn Orb, and so then I go for the Stone Edge, but unfortunately it misses, but that is okay, because that just means that I am going to have a little bit of damage. But I do survive, and so he goes into his own Torterra, and I go for the Seed Bomb. And he goes for an Earthquake, probably protecting me to switch out, but I figured I would just want to try to kill this thing. I don't have any priority moves, so I really need to get this thing out of the way. I almost kill it with my second Seed Bomb, but don't quite. So now, I can go into my Altaria and just take this thing out with any move, but he's gonna go for, or he's gonna switch out, which is a good play on him. I just go for the Draco Meteor to severely injure whatever comes in. Turns out he goes into his Gigalith, which survives with 1 HP, which means I can easily take it down with the second Draco Meteor. So I take down the last smidgen of HP with of Gigalith, and he pulls out his Wartortle. So I don't really want to stay in, so I'm going to go into my Lapras. And he's going to go for the Toxic to poison whatever I have, and so that's fine because this Lapras is Heal Bell. So, Wartortle goes for Protect, and I try to Toxic him. So he's basically trying to Toxic Stall me here. And here I figured he would just try to Protect Stall me again, or switch out. So I'm free to go for a free Heal Bell, so that's what I do. I get a free Heal Bell off. So he goes into his own Torterra. But this thing really counters me because Lapras has higher base speed than Torterra. But that's an offensive set, I think, and my Lapras is defensive, so I don't think I'll be able to outspeed it. I go into my Altaria, but he predicts that very well and goes for a Stone Edge. So I go into my Armaldo, and no, he's gonna switch out, so I'm free to Rapid Spin and get those stones away from my side. So since he counters me really well, I'm gonna go into my Lapras. He's probably gonna go for the Toxic again, so I'm really not scared of it because I know I can just Heal Bell. But it's a good thing that I got those stones away because he can't set any more up. So I figure he's gonna go back into his Torterra, so I'm free to go for another Heal Bell. I should have gone for an Ice Beam, but oh well. So here I'm gonna go into my my Sock, or No Shoes, to counter the Torterra. He goes for the Stone Edge, so that was really good for me. Here I'm going to go with the Ice Punch because 3 out of 4 of his remaining Pokemon is super effective against them. Fortunately, it's not very effective on the one he pulls in. So I'm going to have to switch out into my Sock, and he's going to go for another Toxic. Oh, I'm sorry, he actually goes for the Scald, predicting me to stay in, or Oh, I bet he was probably predicting me to go for the, to go into camera ups. But that's not what happens. I go into my Lapras and I go for an Ice Beam. But this is bad because he actually gets switch advantage in on my Lapras, so I gotta switch out and go back into my Sog. And he goes for the Seed Bomb, and I figure he's gonna switch out again and go into his Wartortle. I do survive with a smidgen of HP, so I just go for the close combat to take down his Wartortle, so he has nowhere to run. But apparently it's not needed, but I still take down his Torterra, which is the thing that counters my Lapras, so that's very good. So now I want to go into my camera up to prevent him from doing any switching shenanigans. He goes for a Sleep Powder, and then starts setting up some Quiver Dances. So I'm sleeping while he's setting up Quiver Dances, but I'm not afraid because he's just going to go for the Energy Ball, but as soon as I wake up, I have Roar, so I can just roar him out. So pulls out his Wartortle, and I have no real use for this, for camera up anymore. So I'm just going to let him Toxic me because I was predicting him to predict me to go into Lapras and go for the Stealth Rocks. So he goes, I switch out and go into Lapras this time, predicting him to go for the Scald. He actually goes for the Rapid Spin. And so, I go Toxic and Poison him so that it limits that Wartortle survivability. He goes for the Toxic on me again. Now here my final move is super effective on both of his Pokemon that are in here. So I'm free to go for a Thunderbolt and deal a lot of damage to this Butterfree. So Butterfree doesn't really have a lot of options because I'm going to take it down in one shot so he can't start setting up. So he's just going to have to go straight for a Energy Ball. Because of how bulky Lapras is, I actually take it really well and don't even go down to half HP. So now he's got, all he has left is Wartortle. I've pretty much got the game in the bag. But he can still try to stall me out a little bit since he can still at least take down Lapras. With the Poison. So he's just gonna continually Toxic stall me with Protect. So he's just trying to take down as many as he can, so he's just stalling me out. I barely hang on with 2 HP, and then he just protects, and so he's going to take down my Lapras, and could have gone for a Heal Bell, but I sort of thought the Protect was going to fail, so Lapras goes down. And he hangs on with a smidgen of HP. I go into my Sock, and that's going to be the game. Go for the close combat and take down Wartortle. So yeah, that was a good game. I had a lot of fun. This is my first actual tiered match. The rest of mine have basically just been OU matches, or just basically whatever Pokemon you want, mixed tiered matches. So yeah, tell me if you like me focusing on one tier, and if there's a specific tier you'd like, yeah, tell me about it. But my question of the day today is, what is your favorite NU Pokemon? For me, it's probably Torterra, just because Torterra is my favorite starter from Sinnoh. He's also probably my favorite starter from anything, but so yeah, I might have some others, but it's just, he's definitely my favorite starter from Sinnoh. So yeah, this is Volt Speed Gamer. Thanks for watching. Bye. Have a great day.